Hi, we're the
Kowskis family from Delray Beach, Florida.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm John, and we have 4 children.
Kaylee is 9.
Johnny's 7,
Carly is almost 4.
and Thomas is 2. I'm the parish manager at a Catholic church.
And I am a cook at the same church.
What are you doing with all the forks?
I work 24/7. I also have a lot of council meetings that I attend to that keep me late.
Kaylee's
Kaylee's
way.
a bully, yes, for real.
She's not a bully.
She is.
What's Mom doing about this? I mean, come on.
John. I'm not playing. Johnny can be very relentless. I mean, if he wants something, he's gonna keep on it and on it. You're not getting it. No. Carly's very sneaky. Carly, what are you doing? Thomas, he can get a little aggressive.
When he wants something, he wants it.
Now.
Stop it!
I don't handle any fighting with the kids. Kaylee and Johnny, they hurt one another pretty bad. It has gradually gotten worse and worse. They push and they punch and they rip hair out.
Boy, gladiators.
Stop it. Frankly, they don't listen to me anyway, so I can't do anything about it. I'm out. They're not bleeding. What do they need me for?
Oh, great. Like ignoring it is resolving it.
I don't have any parenting skills. Don't put it on her face. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Skateboards and scooters belong outside.
Getting out of the pool. When I ask you to do something, do it. I don't like this modern parenting. You know, when I grew up, there wasn't timeout. Johnny, can you grab your skateboard out of the grass over there? I'd rather just crack him across the rear end and let him know that that's an attention getter.
Oh, dear. This man's going to be a tough nut to crack, isn't he?
Yeah, you're awesome, all right. Personally, I don't think I need Supernanny's help.
Keely, clean up your room. No! Do you think that I need Supernanny?
Well, Mum clearly needs my help, and Dad clearly doesn't want my help.
Stop that. When it's at its worst, all I do is cry. I'll take them over there, Johnny. When you don't want your kids around anymore, it's hard. Kaylee! Supernanny, please come help our family.
Wow, this is going to be challenging. Guess I'll see them soon. Hello. How are you?
Welcome. I'm good. How are you,
Hi,
Shannon?
pleased to meet you. Joe
Nice to
Frost.
meet you. When I first met Joe, I was extremely nervous.
Who do we have here?
That's Carly.
Hi, Carly. How are you?
Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. Was that the wink? Hello.
That's Johnny.
Hi, Joe. Bit of a rock star, huh?
Kaylee, meet Joe.
Hi, how you doing? Good. They're all quite mellow, aren't they?
I have visited a lot of families, and I could certainly tell that something was slightly off-key here because the children were behaving perfectly. However, nothing really escapes my eye.
Stop it! Oh, she's watching it. Hey, she's watching it, so get off. We were behaving better than normal when Jojo was there. I didn't want to scare Jojo.
The kids decided to play in the backyard. There's a swimming pool there, and I was absolutely appalled to see that the 2- and 3-year-old were scooting around the pool, and Mum was just behaving as if it was no big deal. I mean, what about safety here?
She's not even looking.
I can't just stand and stare at the pool because my kids are going around on a scooter. I can't do that. There's other stuff to do.
Straight away I asked Mum, is there any pool safety in place?
Do you have a pool alarm?
I do, yeah. I don't have it out here, but this gate is always locked.
Mum told me that she doesn't have a pool alarm system in place. And she has 4 kids. 250 to 300 children die a year from fatal swimming pool accidents. How crazy is that? So I'm out in the backyard with Shannon and she starts to tell me that John insists that the whole family sit down and eat together when he gets home from work, and that it's ludicrous because those times can be very, very late and not appropriate for young children.
This is a problem for you.
Yeah,
I'm
we have a
hearing.
dinner hour problem.
Right,
I
okay.
want to eat at 5:30 or 6.
Right.
You know, depending on when we get home.
Right.
I want to get my kids bathed. I don't want
Yeah.
to be doing dishes at 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night.
Have you spoke to him about this? I mean,
Oh, it's ongoing.
for how
It's
long?
been ongoing. Probably since we've been married.
Cheers.
13 years.
If you really feel strongly about it, how come you've not resolved it? What's going on?
I used to be so strong. And I got worn down.
Who do you think wore you down?
My kids wore me down. I don't know what to do. I mean, I love my family, but I'm falling out of love with my life and my family.
Mum is blaming the kids for taking her strength away, and I truly don't think she's supported much from John at all. I mean, let's face it, she's at breaking point, so I've got here at the right time. It's 6:30, the kids are killing time because they're waiting for Dad to come home so they can all eat, they're hungry, so this gives me an opportunity to talk to the older children.
Would you get to spend most time with, Mum or Dad?
Mommy. Because Dad has these long meetings. Like at Kaylee's birthday, he said he would like the candles, but he had this big meeting that was very important.
Oh, so on her birthday, he wasn't there to do the candles?
Mm-mm.
And how does that make you feel when you don't get enough time?
Sad.
After hearing that story from Johnny, what I want to do now is talk to Kaylee and see what she has to say about her dad.
He's like sort of strict, so we sort of behave.
Because if you don't behave, what happens?
He'll get his belt out, and he has a special spoon, and he'll put like a face on the back,
What kind of face? What do you mean?
like a sad face.
Right.
Let's face it, I've heard a lot about John, so I'm actually looking forward to meeting him myself and getting a chance to know him better. Dad finally got home after 7 p.m.
Hi, John.
There she is. Hey,
Hi, pleased to meet you, Jeff Ross.
nice to meet you.
After changing clothes, Dad came down into the kitchen and started to prepare for dinner, and Johnny and Kaylee were cooking up a storm themselves.
This one's first!
God, those kids are going for it. Are they always like that, arguing and fighting with each other?
Those two? They'll fight. Yeah, they fight and argue. Yeah. And try to let them work it out. If they can't work it out, we got to step in. I don't monkey around with them, you know. I'm not really into timeouts. I'm going to tell you to do it. I'm going to ask you nicely. But if it's not getting done and you're totally ignoring me, then I'm going to have to start raising my voice. And if that doesn't work, then the hand, you know, a little swat across the rear end never hurt anybody.
The kids were talking about that today. They were saying that you got this belt and you got this spoon or something that's got like a face on it.
I do not.
Oh, you ain't made a spoon then with a face on it?
No,
So the spoon doesn't exist, you're telling me?
it does. It's right here.
Oh, it does?
It doesn't have a face, but it will.
Oh, okay.
At 7:40, dinner finally went into the oven,
That's going to be a while.
but Mama decided she wasn't going to let the little ones wait any longer.
We have those chicken tenders. If they want them, you know.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a father wanting to come home from work and eat with his family, but this is clearly about something entirely different.
Pretty nice to sit down and eat together. Went through all the effort to make that.
We could sit down and have it. Get them fed. We can sit
Did
with
they
them.
have something to eat earlier?
They've been eating, yeah, a little bit.
So they're all right.
This is all about what Dad wants. Dad wants to rule and control what gets done in the house, full stop. It's his way or the highway, buddy.
If they're going to school tomorrow,
Yeah, it is a school night, that's right.
so if we can get them something to eat, then maybe we can sit down and have that and our salad.
Dad finally agreed that it would be okay for the younger ones to eat earlier and that he would eat half an hour later with Shannon when that meal had come out the oven. Thomas came out crying and I got to see why these kids tread very carefully around Dad.
I said to settle down, didn't I? You are not. What happened to Thomas? What happened?
You jumped off of my bed and fell.
Settle down. I won't ask you again.
The kids settled pretty quickly, but I know why. They're fearful of their dad. And let's face it, I've seen enough now, so all I want to do is come back tomorrow and sit down and have a conversation with these guys.
I have had a good day observing. There's lots of things that we need to address tomorrow so that we can really move on with making big changes here. All right.
Well, I'm sure that Joe's going to tell me that I need some help and things, but I don't know. I think Shannon needs more help with certain issues than I do.
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
I know what I need to address with these parents, though. I'm going to leave and get back tomorrow hastily.
Why don't we get straight down to business and discuss discipline?
You have no authority.
None.
They don't take you seriously.
No.
You are a pushover.
Yes.
But when Dad comes home, it's a different story. They do as they're told. Because to get a belt, to get a spoon, hurts. Now, I ask you this. Is it necessary? Is it necessary that you have to inflict that pain on your kid in order for them to listen to you?
Sometimes it is necessary.
Tell me why.
If you don't understand verbal instructions, maybe you need a little attention getter.
If I could teach you guys a discipline technique that meant that we could throw away Mr. Spoon, would that not be an option for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the time you're spending at work. There's no doubt in my mind that you have a very strong work ethic, but at what cost? Sharon, what do you need from John?
Time.
What would time make you feel?
Happy that he was here and not there. That we would be together as a family. That the kids would have their dad.
John.
The way I see it, I don't know how long the gravy train's gonna last. I could be gone tomorrow from my job and then having to foreclose on the house because I don't have a job.
I totally understand what you're saying with regards to the economy. You can still be fully committed with what you do at the church. It's about finding the balance. Can we work with that?
Sure.
Let's talk about safety and your pool.
We're very, very vigilant with the pool.
That's not the case. And as quick as it takes you to come inside the house and use the powder room, it's as quick as it takes for Thomas to drown in that pool. Florida has the highest rate of children between the age of 1 and 4 of drowning. And those deaths happen when the parents just turn their eyes for a minute. This is a wake-up call now. Let's do better now.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that have been talked about today. with regards to what we could do to certainly make it a more contented household. But I can't do it on myself.
No.
I need two willing parents who are committed.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Let's let the healing begin.
All right, you're ready. So we better get busy, right? Got a lot of work ahead. Okay, I'll see you soon. The first thing I want to deal with today is pool safety. That's a must. So whilst Dad was at work, I spoke to Mum about the dangers of that and fixing it. The facts are accidents happen and they can be fatal. Okay, so what I've done is brought baby Brian here to give us a clear example of pool safety. I supplied Mum with a pool alarm system that have monitors as wristbands to go on the children's wrists. Bracelet, you know, like a... And then baby Brian decides that he's going to get curious and have a look at the pool. And it looks quite inviting. And then just because young children do, because the water's fun and it's playful, he steps back and he says, I'm going to run and I'm going to jump. I certainly believe seeing a baby doll float in a swimming pool brings home the reality of what could be, but more for Mum to recognise the importance of making sure she always supervises the children and that an alarm is a precautionary device. There are two, one for Thomas and one for Carly, okay? Does that mean that you think because they're running around here, you decide, oh, I'm going to have a good chinwag with my girlfriend on the phone for half an hour? Never, never. Because as quick as it takes you to pick up the phone,
You want to expose the children to the pool so much, but yet you want to feel safe too. Oh, it matches, Thomas. It matches your shorts. Now I have both. I have the best of both worlds.
the next thing I want to be able to do is to create some space for the kids to have fun away from the pool so they can ride their scooters and enjoy. So when Dad came home from work, we all got busy rearranging the patio area. If this door is locked and you know that there's an area for the younger ones, for example, Thomas, what can you do with this space here that would allow him to feel like he was riding his bike and going on a scooter?
We could do another slide or something for Thomas over here. I mean, we had a sandbox for Kaylee when she was little.
Yeah, whatever. Joe's got a lot of great ideas, but as far as clearing out and making room, I know in reality that it's not going to stay that way. This table's heavy.
I know.
And I'm not moving it in and out.
I know.
Because this is where the fan
But
is.
just move it over a little bit in the center so he can go around it. We can move the chairs aside and I can bring them back.
Whatever.
John might be trying to sabotage the teaching, but I'm not going to allow it. If he wants to make the comments he makes, he can do it. It's only making him look like a fool.
What's the big deal? You're like, whatever, like you can't be bothered to see where Mum's coming from. We're trying to make something safe here.
Try to move the table.
Why would you not want anything to do with creating more space for your younger children to play in that's safe whilst your wife is at home raising your children?
If I can at least have it to where I'm not constantly running outside checking on the kids, Thomas can come out here while I'm getting stuff done.
You know what? Here. For this week, for this coming week, let's move it. Come on. Because you know it's going to go back.
Just move it a little bit.
There.
John not participating and not getting the fact that I need certain things done is completely frustrating. I have someone there that's going to help me get myself under control so I can get my children under control. And if he can't see that, that's his own problem.
That's it. Attaboy. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? It was so clear that Dad was just gonna push all the time and resist anything I put into place here with the family, and I just wasn't gonna let it deter what I needed to do. It was important that Shannon learned the steps for the timeout, so that's what we did.
No, no.
No hitting. I wanted to show Mum the first step of my discipline technique. Come down to his level and with a firm voice, say to him, no hitting, because that was
No
wrong.
hitting, Thomas. No hitting.
And no cuddles. Something. Put the flag on the floor.
I've been around Thomas since he was born, and I haven't seen him scream like that, not once. This boy was fine all afternoon.
Okay, so...
Now all of a sudden he's screaming and crying.
John took the flag from him. And
So
then
what
he
happened
hit.
was...
Let him have the flag.
No,
Why did
that's-
John take
he
it?
hit-
That aggravated me to no end. And I went and grabbed him, because enough's enough. It's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous.
It is
Can you give me a
ridiculous.
minute, please, so that I can talk to you about this? Dad says that he's doing this because it's what Thomas needs. And actually, I think Dad's doing this because it's what he needs. Can you just put Thomas down for a moment so that I can have a talk with you? He's frustrated, he's angry. He knows that what I'm about to do is to create change, and he's fighting the change.
This isn't about me.
Well, then, if
Okay.
this isn't about you, can you
It's
please
not
respect
about
what I
me.
have to say?
I respect what you're saying.
Okay, well then, let me finish talking.
But I mean, I'm just saying, this
You're
boy,
not letting me
I
finish
had no
talking.
problem with this boy the whole
This is
time
not
I was
about
with
you.
him. And all of a sudden, we're forcing
No, we're
issues
not.
on the kid. And he,
No, we're not, John. If you would just give me the respect to let me finish, I'll tell you exactly what went on. He's been very against what I'm trying to teach Shannon right now. I find it incredible that somebody would be so rude when, you know, they've asked for my help. To me, it doesn't add up. Now, you're either a husband that's in for supporting Shannon learning this, or you're not.
I'm not much for the modern parenting, per se. When I grew up, I didn't have timeouts. And I learned to listen to my mom and dad.
I'm here to help your family.
Okay,
Have some patience with me.
all right.
Dad says he's going to cooperate. When? The next day, I do want to try and teach Mum and Dad a new discipline technique. I need Dad on board and time's running out. If the children don't listen to what you're asking them to do, I want you to bring them over to the timeout bench.
Timeouts in my house don't exist. I've never tried them.
It wasn't long before Mum got to try out the technique. The kids were playing in the backyard and Thomas bit Carly, which gave Mum an opportunity to step up.
You're gonna sit down there. Because you bit Carly, you're going to sit in timeout.
She explained why he was on that bench and she walked away. This is him protesting. Pick him up, put him back. He got off it. She placed him back time and time again. Mum was doing really good at the discipline, but then Dad walked in and I wanted to nip the possibility of him sabotaging this by getting him involved. Watch. I want Daddy. You want Daddy? Place him straight back, John. Don't talk to him, just place him straight back in timeout. To support Mum with what she's doing. Okay, Shannon, if he gets off, I'd like you to take over now. It was just to prove a point here, okay? Shannon, there you go. Okay, nice work, John, nice work. When Dad sent Thomas back to the naughty bench, it certainly has given him a strong reminder that Mum and Dad are on the same page now.
I'll see how Shannon does with it. If she has success with it, maybe I'll think about it. I'm still not a timeout guy.
Thomas put up a good fight, to say the least. I mean, we knew that was kind of going to happen. But Mum stayed focused, and after a couple of minutes, he stayed on that bench. It was good.
The lesson that I learned from the first time out is the kids aren't ruling me, and I can outlast them.
Perfect. Perfect, Mum. Mum is certainly feeling more competent to follow through with discipline now.
Calm down, Mommy, and we'll pick you up. John's probably still not a timeout guy, but that doesn't weigh heavy on me. I need control, and I'm going to get control whether he wants to do timeouts or not. I'm there to be a mother to my children, and if Mr. Kowski wants to come aboard, he can. It's up to him.
You are doing what is right, and that's all that matters. You did very well. Dad's really warm into the process, which is a good thing, but I now need to make sure that he follows through, and I also want him to spend more time with the kids. So I thought for each kid, you could write like a promise letter to them, saying that you're going to do one particular thing with them. It can be anything, and it may be something that just lasts 15 minutes or 30 minutes, yeah?
I tend to stay longer after work and get caught up, so I don't get a lot of home time with the kids.
Let's, for example, start with John. We can go to the golf course with John. Dad was a little bit sceptical about writing letters and doing this technique, but as he started to write, he got more involved. Choice, give her two things, because she may say something that you feel that you can't actually fulfill. When Dad had finished writing his letters and put his seal of approval on them, he then went and posted the letters. So it's going to be quite exciting tomorrow. They started to open up their mail, and John was very, very pleased, to say the least.
It says, I promise
To take you to the golf course. Love, Daddy.
What's yours say?
Dear Kaylee, I promise to spend one-on-one time with you, your choice. 1, go to the mall, and 2, bike ride. Love, Dad.
It says, Dear Carly, Daddy's going to take you to Chuck E. Cheese as promised. You and Thomas, right?
Yeah.
That's it. No big kids. Ready?
And later on that day, Dad stuck to his promises. Cool.
Should be smooth and even. There you go.
Golfing with Daddy was fun. We're working it. The bike ride, it was just me and my dad playing and no littler kids, and we had fun because we were just talking to each other.
I just hope that he continues on his journey that he needs to with his children.
So, I'm off for several days. This family certainly have work to do together, a lot of follow through. So, Dad, a nice, friendly reminder about that balance between the work and the home and spending time at home. Dad's either going to show his family that he is just as willing to make change for the better, or I believe he'll be left behind. Okay, kids, see you when I return.
When Joe is away, maybe I will be looking over my shoulder for that guidance that she has shown. Say bye, Jojo.
Have some fun. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Joe.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I think the changes so far, I mean, are they going to work? I don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and see.
After 3 days away, I was dying to know, did John keep his promises to the kids? And was he more supportive as a husband to Shannon? Right, who's ready to take a look at what I've got here?
We're both ready.
You're ready. You're not ready. Huh? Okay. All right, John. The first thing, promise letters. John, this is all about the promise letters that you wrote.
All right, good boy. All right, you guys ready? Let's go.
You got a slinky, a nice pink slinky. Nice. What else? Oh my gosh, a lizard. Oh, look how beautiful.
That's me, Daddy, that's Thomas.
You took that there.
Look how sweet.
Loving it. You followed through on those promise letters. That's a priority. It was the beginning of taking that time and showing the kids that you were going to deliver on your promise to do things with them that you acknowledged they wanted to do. Nice, John. Really nice to see.
Amen.
Bless our Lord, that these are gifts which we are about to receive.
Hello. Nice.
You all done? You want out? his white face.
Baby, you need to put the basketball down, please. John.
John.
Yes?
Did Mom ask you to stop that?
This is what I like about what I've just seen there. It wasn't, John, I'm telling you to stop bouncing the ball. It was pure support, 100%. Did you listen to what your mother said? Which just backed up everything that Shannon was saying and made it very, very clear for Johnny. That was good, John. Okay, Mum and Johnny.
This is your warning, John. There'll be no more basketball. There will be no basketball.
I want to watch TV. There's nothing else to do. I don't want to play basketball. I don't want to ride my bike.
I want to go through this in detail with you. When you gave him a warning, you're already fighting with him.
Right.
Okay? You told him no more telly, and you actually grabbed the remote control as you said no more telly. And that was meant to be your conversational voice in just, asking him to turn the television off. And when he didn't, then give him a warning. But the warning you gave him did not allow time for him to turn that television off, because you did not walk away and you were holding on to that remote. So you backed him into a corner over the remote control. I mean, that in itself is going to create confrontation.
You can sit on your bed and you can chill and you can think about what you've done. You don't need to chill? No. You're gonna chill, John. You're not going to destroy my house, Johnny.
I don't need a chill.
You do need to chill because you're gonna learn respect. You're going to listen to me. I'm the boss, John.
A very common thing that I see with parents is when, for so long, they've really felt helpless and they've not felt like they've had the control, and then almost within a couple of days, they take ownership of that authority. It's liberating, and they feel such strength, and then they go over the other way. I believe that you weren't quite sure if you were doing the right thing because you said one sentence, I'm the boss. It was like you were trying to convince yourself, I'm the boss.
Right.
I think you doubted really what was going on there.
I think I did too.
I know you did, because of the way you were sort of responding. This is Johnny testing your authority. But because you doubted it in the first place, this got created. This actual whole thing could have been unnecessary.
Right.
All right, so I've seen some good footage here. I have seen a big, big change from last week. The support from yourself, John, speaks 1,000 words to the kids, and that I am very pleased to see. I believe there's more work to do with regards to that, to keep it going as strong as ever between the pair of you.
Sounds good.
Any questions? All right, well, I'm good. I reckon we get cracking and do some more stuff. Thank you. It's my last day with the Kowskis, and I can see from the DVD footage that Mum is still suffering with timeouts.
I don't need a chill.
You do need to chill because you're gonna learn respect. You're going to listen to me. I'm the boss, John.
So the first thing I'm going to do is to give Mum a very good, strong visual to remind her of what the steps are to the timeout. I've got some steps, the naughty bench that we do, and I've actually got that written out for you. So I thought, let's just go over that so you can see it, and then you can keep it so that you can remember it as you're doing it. You can look up and actually see it.
The written out steps to the timeout is great, and being up by the naughty bench is perfect because what am I supposed to be doing next? Am I supposed to be talking? Am I not supposed to be talking? It's all right there.
This walk away is key for you because once you walk away, if you place them back, you don't talk. Having the timeout poster on the wall not only is going to be a good visual reminder for Mum, but it's going to stop her from panicking when the kids do kick off and she can't remember the first steps. I have one last thing to do with Dad. It is very important. It's going to remind him of his commitment to his family and how accountable he is. In this time capsule I will give him, he will fill in the documents so that he remembers the promises that he made to his family. This is a short-term, goal-orientated look at where you will be with your family in 3 months. We're going to put it back in here and actually give that to Shannon. And in 3 months' time, open that up. She'll see that you've kept your word to continue to strive forward with your family. Spending more family time together, having more time together as husband and wife.
Better control the kids when they misbehave.
Wrote them down, I put them in the little capsule, marked it 3 months from now, and sealed it up for us to open together.
What will you be taking home from this experience when I leave, John?
I'm pretty stubborn.
Fair enough.
Kind of set in my ways and not so willing to change, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Joe grew on me. When we started out, I didn't think I really needed anything, but I was able to dig deep and do a little soul searching myself and find that there's areas that I'm lacking in.
And then it was time for John to present the capsule to Shannon.
We got a capsule
Okay.
to open in 3 months' time, where we're gonna be in 3 months.
Okay. The time capsule is a great reminder to John of what he needs to do for his family.
Okay,
Sounds good.
all right.
The time capsule was a promise to myself where I want to be for my family. I plan on keeping that promise.
Right, guys, time for me to leave. Lovey.
My mom has changed because she's now finally doing timeouts and we're listening to her.
John, let me give you a hug, please.
But I know that he needs to do more stuff with me. That feels good.
Bye, Shannon. Bye-bye.
Shannon has certainly stepped up big time and is feeling much more confident and liberated as a parent.
Joe's had a positive impact on everybody in my family, even John.
Hi, we're the Silva family. I'm Danielle.
I'm Tom.
Tom and I have 7 kids. When Tom and I got married, Tom brought in 2 children from his previous marriage. Megan, who's 17, Allison, who's 7. I brought in Cheryl, who's 8, Mackenzie is 6, and together we have Riley is 2, Keziah is 1.5, and Caden is 6 months.
I work full-time for the Army National Guard. My current duty assignment takes me away from home. I leave Monday mornings, I come home Friday nights, so I'm gone all week.
What are you guys doing? People don't really understand what it's like with 7 kids.
The stepsisters, and we hate each other.
You're not going outside.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Husband gone all week and 7 kids. You've got your hands full here.
I'll also kill you, idiot.
Every single child in this house swears.
You shut
Oh, my word.
Megan, our oldest child, there is some distance growing between us.
The relationship between my father and I has kind of been indifferent.
Sometimes I just don't feel that Megan and I are even on the same planet.
Go in the other room and play. I yell a lot at the kids. Get your butt back in here. Hang it up where it belongs.
I think this is going to be the worst house Supernanny has gone to. Stupid. Shut up, you idiot.
I'm going to be deployed to Iraq for 1.5 years. Danielle is pretty much going to be on her own with these kids. Supernanny, please come here and help out my family.
Supernanny, I really need your help.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. Well, this is going to be interesting to see exactly how Mum copes with 7 kids while Dad's gone for the whole week.
Hello. Come on in.
Hiya, pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Joe.
I'm Danielle.
Hi, and who's this little one?
This is Keziah.
Hi, Keziah.
Say hi.
How are you?
When I first saw Joe, the first thing I thought was, oh, kids, please behave. Don't get me started off by yelling at you when she first walks in the door.
And who are all these children over here?
That's Riley. Can you say hi? Let me have this. Say hi.
What's your name?
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Pleased to meet you.
When I first saw her, I was like, oh my God, she's finally here.
What's your name? Mackenzie. Hi, Mackenzie. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo.
Allison.
Hi, Alison. Pleased to meet you. How are you?
She looks Scottish. Scottish.
This is baby brother.
A baby brother.
He's the handsomest little baby I've ever seen. And the tiniest. Yeah, he's about like this big.
Do you want to quickly show me around the house so I can get a rough idea where everyone sleeps? Mum was giving me a tour of the house and all I could see was just clothes everywhere. They were in the cupboards, they were spilling out of the drawers, they were on the beds. There's a great big pile in the hallway. I mean, you just had to kind of shift through the clothes to get from one room to the next.
Half the time I think I am washing clean clothes. Because I'll look at something and go, I just folded this.
No cleaning's been done at all, and Mum is obviously finding it hard to keep on top of this situation. When we finished the house tour, I wondered where the rest of the girls had gone.
I found it in here. Treasure is...
Hi.
Waggy thinks you all. She thinks you're...
She thinks I'm... What does that mean, that word?
That means she doesn't like you.
It just made me realise these children must hear this language all the time. I think Mum must have panicked a little bit because after showing me how unorganised she was, she went on this frantic cleaning spree in the kitchen. She was scraping with a knife all the dirt and she pulled the dining table out. And she said, all I do is spend my time cleaning. I thought, there's no way.
Normally I would be up until midnight cleaning the house.
Danielle was in there mopping the floor and it looks like it hasn't been cleaned for absolutely months. Whilst Mum was doing her best maid impersonation, I thought somebody better check on the kids.
Mommy, I hate you.
The kids were just beating up on one another and their potty mouths.
Where? Anita, don't I?
Well, Mum, she didn't care at all. I couldn't believe my eyes. Riley, who's 2 years old, was driving around Keziah, who's 1.5 years, in a toy tractor without helmets. Next thing I know, Riley walks through the door alone, and I thought, somebody's missing. So where's Keziah? She's been left somewhere. So Mum and I are like running everywhere to try and find Keziah. Keziah's stuck. Did you get left here? Riley just left Keziah on the back of the tractor. She's only 1.5 years old.
Come on.
I was shocked that Mum had to go looking for Keziah. I mean, if she can't manage the kids now, what's she going to do when Dad's gone for 18 months?
Stop it. Do not unfold those.
The chaos continued inside whilst Riley was putting up a fight.
Riley, Catherine, out of my kitchen now.
No matter what Mum said, Riley did the opposite.
Stop. Go play. Don't jump off that couch. No. Stop it. I can't just go and sit down for 20 minutes because it's mommy this, mommy that. Straighten up. Come back here. Riley. I just feel like I'm always running around, picking up somebody's mess. Hang it up. Stopping somebody's fights. If you can't play, then you'll need to come out and sit on the couch.
Mum's definitely got her hands full with 7 kids, but I can tell by the way she's acting, it's really taken a toll on her now. Actually, let me grab you for a moment. I pulled Danielle aside because I was really curious just to see how she was feeling, knowing that Tom was going off to war.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a serious situation that's about to happen and change the dynamic of your family and change... It's tough for Mum right now. She's a ball of emotions. She's got her partner who's going off to Iraq.
I mean, like I told him, I got married. I love having a big family. I'm part of a big family. I just didn't think I was going to have to raise them by myself. And it's not fair to the little ones because they don't understand.
She's feeling overwhelmed with the fear that she's going to be left to raise the children for a year and a half, possibly, without any support. And I can't blame her for feeling scared and anxious.
How am I going to do it by myself? You know, I'm not going to have, that's 18 months, no break. Nobody else to be responsible for them. And it's going to be me.
Later on, Megan got home from school and I managed to say hello. Oh, yeah, pleased to meet you. Joe.
I love her accent. Just meeting her, she seemed really nice right off the bat.
How was school?
There was 3 finals today.
Megan is 17 years old, and I know she doesn't have the best relationship with her dad, but I wanted to know how she felt about it.
Hi.
Let me talk to you while we've got no interruptions. What's that like then, your relationship with Dad?
We don't usually talk, so it's not very understanding. I don't like talking to him because he doesn't grasp what I'm trying to say. He likes twisting it around, which really irritates the crap out of me.
What do you need from your dad, Megan?
I don't really want anything from him.
But he's going away, and he's going to be gone for a year and a half. And if I could turn around and say to you that I could make a difference in being able to change your relationship with your dad, what would it be?
I don't know if anything could change. He is one of the most stubborn people. We're both stubborn people. That's why we can't get along.
We're going to improve that.
Jo was definitely someone that I felt I could trust. I mean, she seemed like she genuinely cared to hear what I had to say. So I found it easy to confide in her.
See you later. Megan's relationship with her dad clearly needs a lot of work, but I'm committed in making sure that before I leave, these guys are talking to one another, and more importantly, before Dad goes off.
Right, look.
Hi, girls.
Yay, we get to go to
Oh, baby.
So I spent the whole day with Mum observing, and for the first time, just before we sat down to talk, I met Tom.
Pleased to meet you,
Joe.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Which is different for me. I would love to just grab the pair of you and go through the issues that I feel need to be addressed.
Great.
So hopefully we can do that now and sit down and have a talk.
Sure.
Yeah? Let's get straight to the point because we don't have time. Tom, you're off to Iraq very, very soon.
Yes, in 3 weeks.
Danielle, you're going to be left to look after and raise 7 children. For how long, Tom?
A year to 18 months.
And I'm not going to pull any punches with you guys. I walked through the door, Danielle, and I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. There is food all over the place. There are toys in every corner. There are clothes from one room to the other. You've got 7 kids. It's not a choice, it's mandatory. You have to be on top of things.
I agree.
We both agree.
But it's not happening. Why isn't it happening?
I just don't get any cooperation from the kids. And other than yelling at them or swearing at them, they don't listen.
What part of you as parents think that it is acceptable to swear in front of your children?
Well, I don't think either one of us view it as acceptable. And we don't want our children to use that kind of language.
While I was observing, Mackenzie came up to me, and what she said to me was, Riley thinks you're...
That would be Riley.
Riley thinks everything is.
But I tell you what, it's totally unacceptable in my book. Everything you're teaching these children when you swear at them is how to communicate with others. That's not right, is it?
No, it's not.
You guys need to raise the bar. You don't see the potential in any of your children at all. You just see the bad things that they do all the time.
I want to. I really want to fix it. And I go to bed and cry because I don't know how to fix it.
And that's what I'm trying to bring to the forefront. You will need a strategy of how you are going to cope for when Tom goes off to Iraq. And you need to be pulling out that strength from somewhere. Dad, what's Megan like?
Megan is a lot like me. I see a lot of myself in her, a lot of my virtues and a lot of my faults.
You've got to open up the gates. She wants to be able to receive your love. She wants to be respected by you. You have the power to resolve that and to make that better.
She was very insightful. In just a few short days of observation, she knew my family.
So you guys really willing to put in all of that strength, all of that courage, that determination to be able to turn around your family?
Yes.
I can see that there's hope, and she really can help us, and there's things that we can do. We're not a lost cause. I'm ready to go. I want my kids to get all they deserve.
You ready to start some good hard work then?
Yes, we are.
This house seriously needs a routine. It doesn't have one, any shape or form. And if there ever were a house that needed a routine, it was this one. Come over here, come on. Jojo's got something I want to show you.
I'm willing to try what Joe's got. I'm really hoping that, you know, with the advice she gives us, we can get some kind of routine going and survive until Tom gets back. And not just survive, but flourish while he's gone.
So let's move on now that we have that in place.
When Joe walked in with a plan and said, this is our schedule and this is what we need to stick to, right away, the sergeant in me is going, yes, yes, let's go do it.
Everybody happy with that? I can't sugarcoat this. The house is a mess. Mum's overwhelmed. She can't do it alone, so the kids are going to have to step up and help her get organised. What we're going to do is have a big clear-up. OK, we're going to get organised. Then we're going to use these name cards and we're going to place them on our drawers where our clothes go.
Let's go, girls.
OK, are we ready? OK, let's go have some fun.
We already know which room we go in. We already know what tubby we have.
Ready? Let's go. The time is there, so when they clean, it's an incentive to beat their best time the next time. It's important that they get lots of praise from you.
Mackenzie, keep going. Come on.
Mum was having a real hard time trying to motivate Mackenzie.
She doesn't want to pick up anything. She wants to sit in the middle of the floor and sit there and help.
And you know why? Because this is all so overwhelming for her. Because since day one, they've never picked up a thing.
I hate cleaning up.
So the way about doing this is to be positive. As long as you can take care of your stuff, all your other sisters are going to have to do that job too. Let's make a headway, OK?
I'm not happy with it.
It took a little nudging, but the kids caught on and Mum did really well at encouraging them. Good job. Give me 5. Yeah! Let's face it, these are children who have never picked up after themselves. I think they did well. So let's go outside and have some fun with the kids. After the kids had done some cleaning, I asked Mum to take the kids out to have some fun. But I was so surprised, because whilst they were playing, she was on the side just watching.
I'm not used to sitting outside with them. It's just, I don't go to the park. I don't sit there. Tom does. I just don't have the patience. It's just not that fun to just sit here.
Right, so if you don't like sitting there, why don't you get up and play with the kids then?
They've got like $2,000 worth of toys sitting in front of them.
Yeah, good. I'm really pleased about that.
Anything to do.
I'm really pleased about that. But you know what your kids want? Not 2 G's worth of bikes. Your kids want you. What do you expect from them? Because they're giving you, Danielle, everything unconditionally right now, but you're giving nothing back. This materialistic thing needs nothing. You can't buy what I'm giving you, Danielle, because it comes from in here. If you don't step up to the plate and be the mother that you know you're going to have to be, who is going to do it for these kids? What kind of mum are you going to be, Danielle?
The kind of mom they deserve.
She's not here to tell me I'm a bad mom or do everything wrong. She's here to help.
Then why don't we start today?
I really want to make it better for my kids.
Learning to play on their own is not the only thing they've been taught by their mother. Their language is atrocious. Jojo's brought this into this house because there is too much bad words. I'm putting a stop to this immediately with a trash talk technique. 10 mouths. Any trash talk, bad words, cursing, you're going to lose one of these and they're going to end up in here. We want everybody setting good examples here.
I was pissed. Try to choose another word. Does that count? Is that a bad word? Pissed.
And Mum and Dad are going to give you coupons to do very special things as rewards.
Come on, not being able to say shut up without getting one of your mouths taken off.
This is for a week. So if we see these mouths on the board, then Mum will be dishing out these coupons.
If you lose one of them, you don't get it back and you don't get a coupon. Cheesy turd.
You need to go take down a mouth and put it in the jar. Right away, Allison lost a mouth for calling somebody a name.
7, 8, 9. I have 9. Everybody else has 10.
Yeah.
That's because we didn't say a bad word.
She called her a name, and so I made her take down the card.
You've got to think about what you say before you say it. I noticed that Riley loves her binky. She's got tons of them. To wean Riley off her binky, I told Mum the story about the binky fairies who need to give the binkies to the babies who need them more. Are you going to tell it, all right? Remember, it's big, it's big.
Riley, guess what? Passy Fairy came. There's babies that need passies. And you got lots and lots of passies you don't need anymore, huh? Can you help Mommy collect all the passies and put them in this bag? Okay, let's go look. Look what I found. Yay! Put it in there.
And Riley got really excited. She ran around the house looking for all of her binkies.
Fairy. Hey, is that all the passies there are? Now, we gotta take this outside and we're gonna go tie it in the tree. And the binky fairy's gonna come and get it tonight. I really honestly didn't think the one that was in her mouth was going to be given up. But Joe told her to put the last passy in there. And put that binky in there too.
Good girl for cleaning it.
Right. Oh, good job.
Oh, for the binky fairy. And when you're sleeping, the binky fairies are going to come and they're going to take the binkies and they're going to leave you a special present.
Are you excited?
Let's go, sweetie. Come on.
Let's go.
The next morning, we went out to the tree and then she saw the binky fairy had left her reward and she was...
It says Riley.
She's so excited. Her little face.
Oh, good job.
Wow! What's inside?
Reach inside and get it. That's for big girls and you're a big girl.
When Riley saw her new doll, she completely forgot all about the binkies. And I think Mum started to realise that a little praise and encouragement will go a long way. Even though things have started to change, there's been an overwhelming feeling of negativity in this house. So to boost the positive energy, these children need to hear a lot of praise and encouragement from one another, as well as their parents. So I'm sending them out on an obstacle course. And we're going to cheer on the person that is going to be doing the obstacle course. And you know what? We're going to get Daddy to do it first.
Where's my cheering section?
Come on. Get those knees up, you're slacking!
If Joe was never in the army, she certainly could have been.
You're slacking, come on! Bye! I knew they would be really excited to do this obstacle course. And they were cheering on each other and Mum and Dad got involved.
It made me smile because they're not normally cheering each other on.
We all had fun. And the most important part was the point that Joe made of everybody encouraging each other. We need to do that as a family.
Okay, so let's have a circle. Let's just go on our knees so we can form. Now that the family have had a taste of encouragement, I think it would be really good for this family to start saying nice things to one another because they need to hear it. So I'm going to sit them down for the circle of praise. We're going to say one thing, okay, something really nice in a nice tone of voice, and we're going to take turns in doing it. I set the example by passing comment to Cheryl. Cheryl, you're a fantastic listener, and I love those inky freckles on your nose and your cheeks.
Riley, you're a very good dancer. Kenzie, I like your hair.
Okay, Daddy, your turn.
You have to actually pretend you like something about me. Tell me I'm pretty or something nice.
It was awkward. You could have cut the atmosphere with a knife. And I thought, time out. These two need to talk.
Come with me, come with me. Take a pew.
Let's cut to the chase. Your dad's going off to Iraq. He's going to be away for 1.5 years. Life's too short, and I want you guys just to sit and talk about what you feel needs to be resolved. These two had never sat down and communicated with one another. So right away, all of Megan's built-up emotions just started to pour out.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel about you leaving.
I can't imagine what kind of anxieties you're going through right now, what kind of worries you have, knowing where I'm going.
I mean, that just tops off everything else that I worry about and think about all the time. I mean, and as nice as it would be to go and, you know, talk to you, I can't, because every time I tell you that, oh, I made this choice and it kind of wasn't the best one, it's, oh my God, what a bad kid I am, and that's not fair.
That's not the message I'm trying to give you. If I disagree with the choice you make, it doesn't mean that I think you're a bad kid. I have to hope that everything I've taught you about life is going to apply. You know, you will always be my baby girl.
Sometimes I wonder.
Today was a very important moment for me with my daughter. Megan and I both said things to each other that needed to be said for a long time. And if they didn't get said today, weren't going to be said. Love you.
Oh, you too.
Girls, come over here. Come over here and say goodbye to me.
With Joe leaving, I'm gonna try to get the kids to keep the positive talk up. I think we've all gotten so used to her being there and kind of being a, you know, cheerleader.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
I'm gonna do my best to keep it together.
Remember, this is about empowering you. So use everything. Who knows, but I tell you, I just hope that Danielle just sticks to everything and puts 100% in. Mum's going to be on her own for 18 months, so let's just see how she gets on with this practice run.
You did it in 33 minutes yesterday. See if you can get faster. You ready? Set, go!
Great, you're using the task timer technique.
White baskets are clean laundry. Come over here and put your clothes in the basket.
Mum, keep it upbeat. Try and make it real fun for them.
Saya, please don't. This is yours. Excuse me? Did you just say a naughty word? Did you just say a naughty word? You need to go take down a mouth and put it in the jar. Right here. Put your mouth in that jar.
Good. Stay on top of that trash talking.
Hurry.
Way to fire up the kids, Mum.
Hey, 30 minutes today. That was pretty good.
I love that positive energy. That was very impressive. Let's just see if Mum can keep up that enthusiasm.
I don't care what you want. They're hers.
Can I open it?
What's going on here? Where are you in the routine, Danielle? Mum, you've been on that couch for hours. That's ridiculous. Oh, I think that Danielle's forgot that my surveillance cameras are still running. Danielle, is that you banging the door?
Open the
I cannot believe what I have just heard from you.
Mackenzie, I don't want to hear you. You are just as guilty because instead of unlocking the door, you stood there and went, "Who is it? Who is it?" You both are grounded.
You're scary, Mum, and you've lost it.
I asked her what the was going through her head to lock the door with that baby inside of it.
In front of your 2-year-old.
My trash talk thing went right out the window.
Tom's leaving soon, and your lack of effort is not helping you or your children. Okay, let's take a look at the footage and see what we've got here.
We're gonna pick up all the toys in here, and then we're gonna put our clean clothes in our basket. Okay, 30 minutes today. That was pretty good.
A much more cheery mum there, which is marvellous. Good to see.
Open the door. You both are grounded.
I mean, is that what goes on then, the fact the cameras are on? Because, I mean, you know that I'm watching you.
Not normally.
I have surveillance cameras in this house, so I watch you when I choose to do so. You were scary. And if I were them, I wouldn't have opened the door. Because I don't know what I would have got.
I was very angry.
And you showed loss of control there. And that loss of control made you very mean, very angry. And it was a very ugly picture.
I should have calmed down first and then dealt with him.
Mackenzie, I don't want to hear you. You are just as guilty because instead of unlocking the door, you stood there and went, "Who is it?" Like it mattered who it was.
I will not allow you, Danielle, to continue like this with the children and think that it's okay. You are going to make an emotional scar on these kids if you do not change your attitude.
I know it's not okay.
Tom, I'd like to hear what you're saying because I'm sitting here talking to Danielle very straight about what I'm seeing with your children as well, and I'm not happy with this.
We feel that that is the worst kind of parenting.
That was a really bad night.
Okay, but from this point on, we have no excuses, okay? Now we've had somebody come in and give us a clue.
Let's move on with this footage.
Why she needs them? They're hers.
Say night-night, Mommy.
That routine was placed up on your wall because you needed a routine.
Routine's hard, though, especially with everybody around.
Of course it's hard, because we didn't have a routine before. But it's not going to get better if we don't try. Lack of effort will always cause failure, and that's not acceptable.
But you've got to try, and we're not seeing effort here. And I think this is about you. And how you're going to survive with these children when Tom's gone. The children never got an apology from you with the way you behaved. We need to change this as soon as possible. So, are we ready?
If she did nothing else in the house, that was enough. She made me think about how I affect my children.
And you close that DVD and let's go. Time is running out, and it's important that if we're to make any progress here, that Mum sits these kids down and explains that she's made some mistakes.
The other night when Mommy yelled at you guys, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you guys. Okay? And it's really hard to admit you're wrong to your kids because I was ashamed of the way I acted. Mommy's gonna try not to yell anymore, okay? And try to be a better mommy.
I think it took a tremendous amount of courage for Danielle to sit down in front of the entire family and admit she was wrong, and then to tell them that she was going to do better.
Mommy wants to be a good mommy, and she wants you guys all to know that she loves you.
I could tell that she really had seen her faults and she really did mean to do better.
I have to be a better parent. I have to be mom and dad to these kids for the next year and a half. And that's going to be hard. But I can do it. I have to do it. I need to do it for them.
I love you too.
I love you too.
The next order of business was to see exactly how the girls had done with the trash talk technique whilst I was gone.
Yeah, Megan. Danielle said, ooh, you said the word 3 times. So I just figured it was easier just to take all the mouths down at that point. It's hard to keep up with.
Cheryl, Mackenzie.
Me and Cheryl have all of our mouths on the board.
Alison, you got 2 off. Yeah, so you're going to try very hard next week.
I barely even use bad words. Only 2 times. And bad words are bad. That's why they're better.
Mummy and Daddy, what does Cheryl get as her reward?
1 special gift.
Well done, well done.
Good
Oh,
job.
well done. The language in the house has completely reduced. Cheryl and Mackenzie have put 100% effort into thinking before speaking.
I got a coupon today because I had all my mouse on the board, and when I go to Disneyland on Monday, I get to bring something back. A souvenir.
Megan's absolutely petrified that her dad's going to go off to war and he's not going to come back, and that must be just absolutely horrific for a teenager. And I suggested to Dad that it would be lovely if he could leave Megan something of sentimental value and make her realise how much she's very much loved and how special she is.
This is a watch that my grandfather gave to me. Anytime that you know you're going off to a war, there's that chance that you may not come home. And so for me, this was a terrific opportunity, knowing that this may be the last chance that I ever get to get it right. I want you to keep it for me while I'm gone, because I intend to come back for it. But while I'm gone, I want you to hold this for me.
I saw that watch and I knew what it was because I knew it meant something to him. And I know he was leaving, so it meant something to me. It's so hard. I hope you come back to be able to take this.
I plan on it. I have so much to come back for. I'll be fine. If Joe hadn't come into my house and opened up that window of opportunity for Megan and I to come to an understanding with each other, then I would have left, not having made peace with my oldest daughter. I love you.
I love you too.
Mackenzie,
Where's that?
Jojo's going home now. Cheryl, come and give me a hug. The Silva family was a very challenging family, but I do feel the outcome has been tremendous because Mum has become aware of what she needs to do in order to be a better mother. The children are happier because they're getting more praise from their parents and more attention. Dad has really stepped up. Be careful, you.
What's so amazing about the way Joe works, there's no magic in what Joe does. She comes in and she shows you who you really are. And that's what I really want to thank Joe for.
Give me a hug.
I want to thank Joe for coming in and showing me how to be a better mother to my girls.
Be safe. No doubt there's been some positive changes with this family, even though they are still walking that long road. I think Danielle's accepted the fact that Tom's going to leave, and she now has found the confidence to be a better mother, and she's more determined to make it work.
Joe gave my family the confidence to be the kind of family we've always wanted to be.
Everybody gets one piece of paper.
My girls are getting along a lot better now.
You want me to show you what you can do?
I already see that the kids are yelling less. I'm not raising my voice as much.
And now we got to put this back with the games.
There's a lot less cussing in the house.
No more bad words.
It has turned into a house with more love in it. It's almost like a peace between everybody.
My children, they're miracles. I hug them more and give them more compliments. And each one of them is special, and each one of them needs to feel that way.
I should go now.
I'll spike you. Go!
I can leave knowing that my children are in good hands. That's really important to me. Thank you, Joe.
Let's take a look and see who we've got here.
Hi, we're the Schwarz family.
Don't do that!
My name is Kathy. This is my husband, Steve. No. And we have 4 beautiful little girls. Samantha is 6, Amanda is 4, Caitlin is 3, and Emily just turned 1 the other day.
4 adorable children.
I'm a full-time medical biller. I'm usually out of the house by 9, home by 5.
I am a New York City police officer.
My sister Donna usually babysits, but she does not discipline the children.
I'm Donna. I watch Kathy and Steve's little girls. Caitlin, don't fight me today.
They love being with my sister Donna, which is understandable because
she
they're
gives
with
them whatever
her.
they want.
Why don't you give Nani a hug now, because she rescued you.
Tell your mother stop being so jealous.
Because you baby them.
I don't do discipline because I feel kids are kids. She's 3, okay? How old are you? Give me the milk. Give her milk. Give it to her.
Don't give it to her.
Yes, because you know what? Kids do this. Take your milk because she's blowing bubbles.
The screaming, it just gives me these gray hairs right here.
What is going on here?
Let's go in, girls. We're gonna go eat.
With my sister raising them so much, sometimes I feel like she thinks she's their mother. I'm the mother, not Nani. Understand?
Don't listen to her.
No, don't tell her not to listen to me. I wish, Donna and I could be on the same page when it comes to disciplining the children.
They are children.
It doesn't matter. Children, they need discipline.
Do you listen?
Yes, I do.
You don't listen.
I just get tired of fighting with her.
You're pissing me off.
I get tired of her threatening to not keep them anymore.
Do you want me to get angry?
No!
Because I will leave and I won't come back.
When I walk in the door, right away, all the girls start screaming. They don't want Donna to leave.
I'm gonna come back, sweetie.
She's very protective of them, and I am afraid that if Joe does come, it's gonna be like World War III in this house.
Supernanny, if you do come, just understand it's gonna be difficult with you and I because this is like my territory.
Supernanny, please, please come and help my family and I. We desperately need your help.
You're sure right, you do need my help, but don't worry because I'm on my way. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, pleased to meet you. Joe.
I'm Kathy, please come in. When Joe first came in, I knew right away I was gonna be put to the test. This is my daughter, Samantha.
Hi, Samantha. How are you? Pleased to meet you. Hi. What's your name?
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Pleased to meet you. You gonna shake Jojo's hand? Hi. And what's your name?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. You gonna shake Jojo's hand? Say hi. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And who's this little one here? Emily. Hello, Emily.
Come on, we have to get ready for school, girlies. No, you can't have cookies this morning.
Kathy, I know you're on the run and everything's busy, but I just want to say to you, today I'm going to be here to observe, just to watch you, so just carrying as normal. I'm just going to kind of squeeze to the side whilst you get ready.
Will do. Come on, girlies, let's get ready. Come on. Man, French toast for you this morning.
Getting ready for school,
We are getting ready for school.
Just rushing?
We rush every morning like this, Joe. Every morning. Amanda, what would you like for breakfast? Because we have to get you dressed in about 2 minutes. What happened? I'll get you an apple in 2 seconds, gorgeous.
It didn't take long for me to recognise disorganisation and chaos, to say the least.
Please get out of my drawers. Okay, sit down, please. Sit on the table. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, come on. Girls, let's go. Come. Let's get ready. No. You want to go to the bus stop in your shorts?
Yeah.
No. Caitlin. Let's go.
Do they just wait for you to get them dressed?
Yes, they do. That's always how it's been because I'm in such a rush in the mornings. Sometimes it's easier for me to get them ready. It's just very chaotic.
I can see.
Amanda, come on, let's get dressed. Hurry up.
She was rushing the children. Everything was like, quick, come. You know, like she was herding up cows. Is Caitlin still in a diaper?
She's still in a diaper. She's 3 1/2. She should be.
And she's not out of diapers during the day?
No.
I really can't believe that Caitlin is still in diapers. She's 3 years old.
Open. Caitlin! All right, just one more. Let's go.
Oh, dizzy.
You guys ready? Where's my keys? Caitlin, come on, don't drag behind. We made it. We made it, she says. I can't be late. Have a good day, okay, Matt? Bye, darling.
Bye-bye, have a good day. So finally, Mum gets the kids onto the school bus and she comes back and she has Caitlin and Emily. We're on the road.
Oh. I didn't even realize. All right, no.
Kathy's sister, Donna, was on her way over, but before she came, I had a chance to talk to Kathy about her relationship.
She raised me. My mom had passed away when I was 13. So she is really, in essence, she's like my mother. When it comes to the kids, I know that she, I think, would feel that I'm taking them away from her if I get a sitter to come in. I'll tell you, like, my husband and I, we've actually talked about moving out of state, and I can't. I just can't bring myself and the girls, away. They're my family.
So as much as you love your sister and she...
It's a love-hate relationship, put it that way.
Your life.
A couple times, I've heard them call my sister mommy. What are you gonna do? They don't have anybody else.
It is very obvious that there's been some very deep-rooted issues in their relationship, and sometimes it makes Kathy really emotional.
I have no idea where my sister is. Oh, here she is.
Hi, I'm Donna.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Hi, sweetie.
I met Donna, I said hello to her, and Donna was pleasant. She may have said hello, but she didn't look pleased to see me there, that's for sure.
You can have one cookie.
She already has 2 cookies.
You want one?
Donna had not been in that house for 30 seconds before they started bickering.
Let me have it. Take a cookie. Take a cookie and be
Don't
done.
come out here and just push me out of the way. Let's go.
And then we had Donna shouting at Kathy, and Kathy putting her foot down and saying Caitlin couldn't have a cookie.
Just give her one cookie.
No, you have a cookie.
And then we had 2 women ranting and raving at one another and a child screaming because she couldn't get another cookie.
Catherine, give her one more cookie. That's it.
That's it, Caitlin. 1 cookie. Understood?
What could you away?
Take
Then
one
she
and
won't
that's it.
carry.
Mum should have stuck to her guns, but it wasn't happening. In the end, Mum gave in.
Don't baby her.
Screw you.
On that note,
bye.
I'll see you later.
See you when you get back. What are these 2 ladies thinking? They fight with one another and they're just giving total wrong messages to the children. Once Mum left for work, it was me, Donna, and the girls.
Well, they usually just play or go outside. She made me kind of nervous. Following me around, watching every little thing I do. Like, 'cause she is super nanny. Play nice with Emily. Amanda. No, Amanda. No, Amanda. No. Leave her, girls.
Donna might be telling the girls what to do, but they are not listening. Donna needs to give the girls correct discipline, and it's not happening here.
Hey! So they fight and don't share and beat each other up, and that's them. I don't know what else to tell you. She felt she needed you to come here.
How do you feel about this then, with me being here?
When she told me, I was ballistic. If they're bad, she wants me to discipline them, and I don't. The kids, they didn't do anything to hurt anybody. No running. No running. Samantha.
Do you feel willing to cooperate with the fact that I'm here now?
Well, you're here. What am I going to do? You're here.
I don't get a hello? Can I get enough? Can I come in and relax for a second?
Can I sleep over, please?
I'll see
school tomorrow.
When it was time for Donna to leave, the girls got really emotional, even though they see her every day.
All right, give me kissing.
That's it.
Don't cry. All right, now
Okay. All right,
see you.
goodbye. Goodbye.
All right,
Goodbye. That's it. Let's go. Well, Nani's leaving.
It's hard to break away from them. I have to know what they're doing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh, pizza, wow!
Have no fear, Harvard was here.
Have no fear, Joey's here.
Oh, how are you?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
How are you
Joe.
doing?
Very well, thank
Cheers,
you.
mate.
Yourself?
When I first saw Joe, I figured now's the time for me to get out in the open. I could show Joe what really goes on around here behind the scenes. I get jealous that sometimes you'll see the kids, they'll call Donna mom, and they'll call Uncle Jerry dad, and sometimes they'll call me Uncle Jerry. And I'm like, how do you not know I'm your father?
Steve came clean. I mean, he put his cards on the table.
Between mine and Donna and Catherine, you know, one coddles, one doesn't give in, and one babies. You know, and I have a real tough time with that.
Now, apparently, there's no discipline in the house because I hear Mum says, wait till your father gets home.
Well, because she wants me to be the disciplinary one. I don't want to be the bad person. I don't want to first come home after 13 hours and start yelling at my kids. I want to spend a little time with them before I start yelling. Let me enjoy them first, and then I'll yell if I have to.
After my conversation with Steve, it was very apparent that these three adults are not on the same page when it comes to raising the girls. So I'm going to call for a family meeting with all of them. I would love to sit down with all three of you and have a family meeting. So why don't we go through to the dining area?
I'm just hoping that everybody has eyes and ears open and everybody's willing to accept everything that Joe is saying.
Kathy and Steve, you should be very proud. 4 beautiful girls.
Thank you.
Lively girls. And the children have an auntie who is devoted completely 100%, and that doesn't get missed at all. But there is no discipline. What are all three of you teaching your children, your nieces, when you have no consequences for behaviour that is unacceptable?
I tried to discipline and then I have to hear it from her, okay?
You're the parent.
I understand that, but you know what? It's just,
But you don't always
it just
do
gets
it.
overwhelming for me.
Let's take the mornings. Kathy, what is going on in the mornings?
It's just chaotic.
Let's talk about why it's chaotic.
It's just, you know what? It's my fault.
Kathy, it is your fault. Everything is a panic. Rush, rush, rush. Come on, kids, quickly, 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 quickly. Your house is disorganised. And while we're at it, why isn't Caitlin potty trained?
Thank you.
She's almost
How
there.
old is she?
3.5.
3.5.
totally
She's
agree.
more than able. It's slack and it's no excuse. Let's talk about, Donna, your relationship with Kathy. Codependent. Kathy, you do rely on Donna a hell of a lot. But on the same respects, Donna, I think I would like to say that you're probably quite happy because the first thing that you always say is, these kids are my life.
They are.
But Donna, the girls are Kathy and Steve's children. And they have to be given the chance to be parents. Anything else is dysfunctional. Do you know why everybody's fired up and everybody's angry? Because you all love the kids to death. Now, the three of you have to work together.
I'm on board. I need a change. I need everything to just change. I was absolutely horrified to hear everything that Joe had to say, but everything she said was exactly how it is in my house.
Steve, are you willing to put in 100%?
Absolutely, I'm gung-ho. Thank God she didn't pin it on me. She pinned it mostly on Kathy and Donna, which was good for me.
So Donna, that leaves you. Are you willing to put in 100% to be able to change this for the girls and follow through? Then I take you at your word for that.
I told you I'd be in it 100%, even though I am against it 100%. For her to come in and tell me what to say, this should be done with the kids, you do it this way, I don't think so.
Okay, so let's go do some business.
There's no doubt that the Schwarz family definitely need organisation, so I'm bringing in a routine to give them structure to help Mum, Dad and Donna with the girls.
Mum, between 7:30 and 8, getting breakfast ready for the girls.
To have Joe come in and set up a routine for me, now it's really gonna put me in focus. It's gonna put me in check.
And then 11 to 12:30, okay? You're rolling your eyes. Is this because
it's
obviously
okay.
this is what you do, right?
Well, I don't do that. I do other things, but go ahead. Because I don't need to look at no chart all day. And it'll tell me, feed the children lunch, give them snack, do this. I know what I have to do.
So then, Samantha, you're home at 4 o'clock. What I would like, okay, is for Mummy to put a healthy snack in your rucksack. So when you're on your way home on the bus, you can have your snack then, okay?
They eat all day long. There's no set.
Try this.
It's not gonna work.
You're saying we can't try it? This is the best thing I've seen in this house so far.
It's not gonna work.
I'm excited to do the routine. I'm just afraid that Donna won't abide by the schedule.
I think it's nonsense.
Why?
Because I know what I do with the girls between 9 and 5 o'clock.
And this is why they act like
I
this.
don't need, well, then you know what? Why don't you get someone else then? Maybe that would help.
Change for Donna is difficult. And anything new that was presented to Donna made her panic as she ran. So that routine empowers you, Donna, okay? Empowers you and empowers Kathy. Because what it does is allow you all to look at that routine. So if Kathy comes home and she says, well, why ain't the kids had dinner? You say, routine, Kathy. I'm doing my bit. 100%.
That's
I'm
it.
sticking to that routine. I felt it was really important that Donna come back and address the issues in order to solve the problems this family were having. All right, we're cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
All right, let's give each other a nice hug, man. It's family here. Come on.
He knows I love him.
Sometimes I know. Sometimes.
No, I do.
Well, she's
Stop
just
it.
told you.
Stop
She
it.
just
He
told
knows.
she loves
If
you.
I
done that for
didn't, would I
America.
be here?
Come on.
I'd do it for you.
Come on, let's go, let's
Come
go.
on, you know that.
All right, let's go back in. One thing that's missing in this house is discipline. So I'm introducing the naughty beanbag technique. Okay, a bag each.
The girls were all excited. And I said, girls, you're not going to be excited once you hear what they're for.
These beanbags are for discipline. They're for when you've behaved in a way that's unacceptable, that Mummy and Daddy or Auntie Donna's not happy with. And if you misbehave, they're going to send you onto these bags. Anything good to say on this?
I guess
Other
it'll
bags?
work. Oh, my God. Her beanbag chairs. She better take them right where she got them from. Those beanbags have to go.
Donna won't accept the fact that we have to tame this family. Those naughty chairs have to go into play.
Daddy? Later on, Mum asked Amanda to put some folders away, and after a warning, she refused. So Mum followed through. She put her on the naughty beanbag.
This is where you sit for 3 minutes. Amanda!
These girls are just not used to discipline, so I wanted to make sure that Kathy just stayed strong and stuck with it. As soon as she gets off, she's going straight back. Then walk away. Don't talk to her, look.
These girls are stronger than you think.
So, start getting strong. Keep it up. Don't talk. You're in charge. After about an hour, Amanda finally conceded.
Can you please say you're sorry to Mommy? You're sorry for what? What are you sorry for? For not putting your folders away? If I would have did this years ago, I would never be in this position now. Never.
Getting the girls up and ready and out the door seemed to be a real struggle for Kathy, so I wanted to give her the get up and go technique. We've got a picture of Samantha, a picture of Amanda, and a picture of Caitlin. The first step of the morning routine is to prepare lunches and clothes the night before, and that's why I'm introducing it to the family this evening. Every morning when we wake up, so we're going to start from this end, we're going to make our bed.
Each of the girls is responsible for getting dressed on their own, brushing their own hair, getting their backpacks ready, and heading out the door.
So we're going to put this by the stairs. Who's going to help me? Okay.
I'm terrified. We're always the last people at the bus stop. I didn't think it was going to work. Huh?
Hello.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
I'm very well. Good morning. Mornings in this house are absolute mayhem. So I'm here to show Kathy that mornings don't have to be a rush. Mum, have we had all beds made?
One bed made so far. Samantha made her bed this morning.
Oh, great. We've got Samantha to get dressed. So, Samantha, close you on the side there, my darling. Good girl, Samantha. Let's go upstairs with the girls. Kathy and the girls had already started the morning routine, and it was absolutely fantastic to see that they were making real progress.
Fix the top, hurry.
Not hurry. That's old.
Okay.
We're not hurrying because we've got ample time.
Okay.
All right?
Very
good girl.
Thank
well
you
done.
so much. Excellent.
Amanda, are you going to move your one now? Because you've made your bed, look. Well done. So come on, girls.
Okay, girls.
Let's move on to the next task. Okay, let's get her dressed.
Do you want Mommy to help you, or can you do it like a big girl?
Look at you getting yourself dressed.
Want to go move your flower? Come on, hurry. Let's go. We went through it step by step. You want to brush your hair?
Brush your hair.
Everybody knew what their morning responsibilities were. Now we're gonna go have breakfast, okay? The girls did their thing, I did my thing. Mommy's very proud of you, thank you.
It was a very successful technique because the children were allowed to see the progress they were making throughout the morning. Remember, let's use the praise.
Oh, Mommy's so proud of you guys. Give me hugs, give me hugs.
She managed to get them girls ready and out the door, early by 5 minutes and at the bus stop first.
This is nice, to actually not have to run every morning. Joe told me, enjoy your kids. I don't always have to rush. I can manage my time.
Are we here first?
Yay!
I still think she was digesting the fact that she did this as the children were getting on the bus. Once we'd got the morning routine out of the way, the next thing I wanted to tackle was getting Caitlin out of those diapers. What exactly is happening at the moment with Caitlin's potty training? Kathy and Donna definitely need to be on the same page with potty training so that they don't give Caitlin mixed messages.
I keep diapers on her during the day.
She doesn't want to be in the diapers because she takes them off during the day and tells me throw them away. Then other days she'll take and want to wear them because she doesn't know what's right.
Right. What I'm hearing is inconsistency. That's why we haven't made progress with Caitlin.
I started to potty train Caitlin, but a lot of it was because I really didn't have the time. It was just easier to put her in a diaper.
We're going to do potty training. What do we need on that checklist? Well, we do need plenty of panties.
Right. That's for sure.
And we need to be realistic with the fact that there may be some accidents. The next thing we want to be able to do is to be able to give these fun little rewards for when they do go to the potty. And I think they're a great fun little idea that you give them a smiley face and you tell them how pleased you are. So we've got the potty here. We'll give her the option there, she can use it or not, and we'll place it into the bathroom. Now, in case she decides she doesn't want to use the potty, then we'll use the toilet.
I don't need to be sat down and step by step. This is a potty seat, and this is the underwear, this is the shirts, this is what you do. I don't need that. I know what to do.
What we need from both of you is to be consistent. Now we needed to tell Caitlin that she was going to move along and get out of those diapers. Are you going to put one on now? Are you going to put some panties on? Great. OK, you choose. What panties are you going to put on now? Look, it was important for Mum to teach Caitlin exactly what to do when she needed to go potty.
Every time you have to go to the potty, you can either go on the big girl potty or you can go on your very own potty.
Now that everybody was on the same page with potty training, we just had to wait for that very special moment. And soon enough, Caitlin peeps her head around that bathroom. Caitlin, you do it. You did potty. You did very, very good. We always wash our hands. Caitlin was very proud of herself, so I just hope we don't see her in diapers anymore. Do you know why Mummy gave you that sticker?
Why?
Because you did a wee-wee and poo on the potty. You're a big girl. Later on, when Donna and I were alone with the girls, Donna got really frustrated because they started acting up and they weren't listening to her.
No more yelling and jumping on the beds. Samantha, why do you press my buttons every day? Samantha, stop. I can't go through this.
I'm watching TV.
Donna, you're blaming the kids because you won't take the responsibility in disciplining them. There were many times throughout the day that I pulled Donna aside and spoke to her with regards to disciplining the children, and she was very adamant about not wanting to follow through with any discipline. You shouted at them and you yelled at them. And then you said to Samantha, why are you doing this to me? Do you honestly think that she's looking at you saying, I'm going to wind you up, I'm not going to listen to you, I'm going to make you feel...
Yes, she does. She does. She pushes my buttons. Samantha, please. Samantha, please. Samantha. Samantha. Samantha.
Unbelievable.
Joe just felt that maybe I wasn't going to try anything that she was going to show me, you know, and I kind of like blew her off, and I did. And I feel bad I did, but, you know, she turned everything upside down on me. Samantha,
You
just
didn't want to
listen
jump
to
in on
me.
the beds.
And can't you listen?
They can listen, but in order for them to listen, you've got to be able to get their attention. So come down. Caitlin, on the bed, please, and look at me. You can play upstairs in your bedrooms, but we want no jumping on the bed. Do you understand what Jojo's saying?
We're playing
no jumping on the
hospital.
bed. Okay, that's good. Okay, now watch. We've come into the room, you've come down to their level, you've asked them all to look at you. I've remained calm. Then ask them whether they understand it, and then say, it's okay if they play hospitals or whatever they want to do, but no jumping on the bed. So that we're showing a compromise here. Donna's attitude really isn't helping this situation, and she needs to change if this family are to improve and work as a team.
Hey, girlies. Hey, Joe.
Hiya, have a good day. Mum came home from work and I felt it very relevant for us all to sit down and discuss what had happened throughout the day.
Did you kick your sister?
Communicate with Donna. This is not about the kids right now.
To them? Did you?
I told her a million times.
All right, well, just you
As
have to be alone.
always.
You can have a firm voice with them.
I did. She said I
How'd
was
you-
yelling at them.
We spoke about how you can enforce your tone just by coming down on the level as well.
This is good. We both work together, and then we get the
for it.
kids
Let's go
at
for
a
the
place
rest.
where
You
they
keep
should
making
be.
these kids sound like they're horrible. And you know what? It's bugging me more and more each day that you're doing this.
We want children who behave, have
They do
manners,
behave.
share. Donna just won't admit that these children need discipline. She is afraid she's going to be the bad guy in this whole thing, which is absolutely not the case. This is ridiculous.
I can't go through this no more. Goodbye.
Kathy is desperately trying to make changes for her family, but Donna's stubbornness, it's just tearing them apart. This cannot go on.
I know, it can't.
So what are you going to do about it?
I really don't know what to do anymore. The bottom line is, I will have to take them away from her. I mean, I don't know what else to do. They're going to lose an aunt. I'm going to lose a sister. All because she's being stubborn.
What's happening here is very unhealthy, okay? And if she's saying she's not looking after the kids anymore, and she's throwing that as a threat, then we're under emotional blackmail again.
Right,
You do what I say, you succumb to what I say, otherwise you've got no one to look after the kids. Okay, I'm gonna go. I really hate to leave Kathy feeling so emotional about this situation. Keep strong. Thank you. All right. Just speak from your heart.
I will. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am nervous only because once Joe leaves, I don't want to see everything that we're doing to help the kids fall apart.
But at this point, it really is up to Kathy and Donna to resolve their differences and sort things out. Now that I've left the Schwarzes, let's see how they get on without me.
What's the matter, man?
Well, it's good to see you back on board, Donna.
I just feel bad that I treated Joe the way I did, and I kind of like pushed her away. But when I went home and I cooled down a little and I read her book, then I started thinking that a lot of things that Joe says can be right. Go inside. Go in and go. Where's her pants? Good girl. You want a sticker?
Throw them.
Here, sweetie, you got a sticker. Good girl.
Love the encouragement there.
Hi, girls.
Caitlin.
Hey, pretty
Caitlin.
girl.
Caitlin, tell Mommy what you did on the potty.
Donna, Kathy, what a positive change. You're communicating.
Good girl. Give me a kiss.
Supernanny stuff works.
Joe really helped. She did. I told you.
She did go.
Yep, it's only been
She went in
one.
by herself. Then I was like, well, maybe some of the techniques work.
You're next. Mommy's
Right?
going to teach you what Joe taught Mommy.
I'm willing to try, to a point, I guess. I'm willing to try.
Good morning. Can you get dressed by yourself for Mommy this morning? What do you mean, no? Let me unbutton this.
Kathy, you should try and let the girls get dressed by themselves.
This morning is so not the morning I thought it was gonna be. Amanda wants this, Caitlin wants that. Sit down and stop it, okay? The baby's crying. Oh, I know, we all forgot about you. Can you go wash your face a little bit? Put it down.
There's plenty of time in this schedule. What's the rush?
Samantha! I'm on the verge of screaming. I feel like I'm gonna have a breakdown. Listen, this is ridiculous. What'd you do? What comes next? Okay, you ate breakfast. Okay, now what? Now we have to move it over.
The girls are meant to do the chart step by step, not all at once.
I need one.
Share them.
I need bread.
This is good to see. Creative time.
Share them. She's sharing.
Donna, put a stop to it.
Stop. Can she have some crayons, Amanda?
Everybody stop.
Caitlin, no pinching! Amanda! If you do it again, you're going on the stairs.
That's good, because she deserved that warning.
Say you're sorry to Sissy. No! Let's go. I'm doing this today. No.
Donna, it's good to see you following through.
You sit there. Sit. Amanda, sit. Sit on the stairs and don't move. Amanda.
Good effort. I'm coming back, and we'll get it right next time. The DVD is a great insight for the parents to see exactly where they've gone wrong so that together we can resolve those issues and move along. So let's take a look at the footage we've got here whilst I've been away.
Go inside. Go. Good girl. Here, sweetie, you got a sticker.
Hey. Potty trained.
She is 100%. Thank you.
This is ridiculous. Sit down and stop it, okay?
Oh, I know we all forgot about you. Samantha, stop it.
She just got to get it together. She wasn't together.
It is a little tough in the mornings. You know, they all run in different directions, and to get them all to just eat breakfast together or just to get dressed together, it's tough.
Relax and have faith in the technique, and remember that you've left ample time to allow the children to achieve these small goals.
Caitlin, no pinching! If you do it again, you're going on the stairs. No! Let's go. I'm not doing this today. No, you're sitting on the stairs. Sit. Amanda, sit. Sit on the stairs and don't move.
Donna, I saw discipline.
I know, but it didn't work. Didn't work.
Hear me and accept what I'm going to say to you. Donna, I went away and I came back to a lady who implemented discipline. You gave a warning with the correct tone of voice. Now all you need to do is to be able to come down on her level and give her eye contact. That means that you've been thinking a lot. And for me, that is major progress. It means we're moving forward in the right direction. Come here, give me a hug. I am very, very proud of you.
Joe was proud of me with the DVD session. I wanted to show that I would try. I wanted to show Joe that I was listening to her and not just blowing her off.
Steve, Kathy, any comments on this?
It makes me, you know, feel good to know that all three of us are doing what's really best for the girls.
So, I'm going to be here for the rest of the day, working with all three of you. All right, let's go. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
So, get up and go?
Yes, we're doing that. Two of the girls are up.
The next morning, I arrived bright and early to help Kathy with the get up and go technique. Come on, Amanda, show Mummy how well you make your bedroom. Remember the get up and go? Okay, get Amanda to help you, encourage her. The kids got up and made their beds, and Mum was very encouraging.
Caitlin, come, hurry. We're gonna move your picture, because you made your bed. Okay, great, move your picture.
Well done, Amanda. The kids got themselves dressed.
This is great, guys. Okay, wanna go have breakfast now?
Then off we went to breakfast, and it was a very smooth transition. Give them a choice of two things.
We have French toast or we have cereal?
Cereal.
Okay.
So, Mum, did we prepare the night before? Have we got lunch ready for school?
Lunches are ready.
Once Kathy calmed down and relaxed, the kids noticed and they followed her.
Isn't this nice, guys? We get to sit down and have a nice breakfast with one another. You done? Thank you. Can you put that in the sink for Mommy, please?
Marvellous, Amanda.
Great.
On your get up and go technique, you know what you can move.
Did everybody move the pictures? Let's see. Samantha's one step ahead.
This is really fantastic to see. We've got a morning running very smoothly. Mummy's doing absolutely marvellous in moving the children along.
Everybody did the chart.
Yay!
You guys should be so
Well
proud of
done,
yourselves.
all of you. We normally leave at 8:35, okay, and it's 8 o'clock, which means we're early by 35 minutes.
This is unbelievable. Thank you.
Fantastic. And so there was room for the children
to sit down at the large dining table and colour. Look at you spending time colouring now because you did so well in the morning. Give yourself a clap.
Yeah. The morning routine now is actually giving me more time to bond with my girls, and that is something that I don't ever want to lose.
In the afternoon, I was with the girls, and everything was okay, but then Caitlin and Amanda started to fight over a toy. Okay. And it causes absolute mayhem.
Calm down, Amanda.
Both let go of the bus. Let go of the bus. Amanda says it's her bus. She's being very rude and I'm holding the bus. If you do not let go of the bus, I will be placing you into the naughty bean bag. She refuses to listen to me. Off you go. Shortly, she was taken to the naughty bean bag. No, you do not kick. No, you stay there. So can I get you not to communicate and just to continue from where I was? I thought it was much needed to give Mum, Dad and Donna a chance to implement the naughty bean bag when Amanda was kicking off. Steve, you want to take over? No communication? No. Just follow through. Take her by the hand.
I didn't mind going back and forth until she gave me a kick in the privates. Oh! When I went down for the count, that was pretty bad.
Where's Dad?
Just kick me right where it hurts.
You do not kick your father.
You know, I have to learn how to turn it around the other way next time.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Stop it! Come on, I'll help you.
All right, protect yourself.
Let's go.
Amanda gave in. She sat on the bag.
I want you to say sorry to Nanny Joe for grabbing the boxes. Now give hugs and kisses.
I heard your sorry, and I accept it. It's time for me to go. Emotionally, it's been one tough roller coaster ride. When the three of you work together, you can change your home here.
Thank you very much for coming to our house and helping us out and everything. And I want to thank Donna for really sticking through with this and trying at least bring us a little bit closer as a family.
Joe came in, and the biggest thing that I love her for, she taught us how to be a family again, and I will be forever grateful to her. Bye, Joe. Thank you.
Take care. Big hugs. Oh, where are you? Keep talking.
Thank you very much for everything.
Take care, you're welcome. I'm leaving this family, and if their eyes were shut, I can guarantee you they are wide open now.
Good girl. You're a big helper today. You're doing a great job. Joe taught me that I can talk to my kids and they'll listen. Mommy's proud of you, right?
I'm making her better.
They're taking care of one another, which is something that I have never seen in my house.
All those home. I feel like my home life's definitely improved. It's made me feel good on the inside.
Yay! Come on, Manny, go, man! Steve and I are in control of our house. I think our kids respect us more than they ever did. Yay, you like the water! Now they love to spend time with Mommy and Daddy. 2, 3!
Thank you, Toto.
In the mornings, I'm not running around anymore. The girls aren't running around anymore. And we're able to appreciate the extra time that we have with one another now. So it's good. It's all good.
Get your scooter, hurry, hurry, hurry. I was probably one of the toughest persons that Joe had to deal with. Wow, what is this, a baby? Joe can make a believer out of me. She can do it to anyone.
I think Donna is starting to listen and learn that you can discipline and the kids will still respect you and love you.
Can you throw them far?
Woo! For the Schwarz family, it is a brand new day. No looking back, no regrets, full speed ahead, and we're the family that we should be.
Hey, there's the thumb sucker. What's the matter, Tommy? Give me the Vulcan pinch. The Vulcan pinch. And then a noogie sandwich. The seat's not taken right here.
Oh, my God. All right, please put them down.
All right.
It's me.
In the tray. trash you go.
In the trash.
In the trash.
You guys want to come down?
Come on. Weed whack the bushes.
Take a look and see what family we've got here.
Hi, we're the Harmony family. I'm Erin.
And I'm Jacob.
I'm an RN at a local clinic.
And I work in construction.
We have 3 sons, Jake, who's 11, Ian, who is 5, and Grant is 3. Grant is a mama's boy.
Go have mommy dress you then.
Come on, your pajamas are in here. I cannot go to the bathroom by myself. Can you step out so I can go to the bathroom, please? I cannot leave the house. Okay, out without him following me out the driveway.
Oh, this little boy's very clingy.
Grant gets angry, he'll bite the couch.
Yeah.
Biting the armchair.
Ian, who is our middle child, he's the instigator of the fights.
He does get into it with his brother a lot.
Oh my word.
Wait, I want it. I want to get.
Jake, he's got younger brothers who aggravate him quite a bit.
Ow!
I think I'm the disciplinary person.
No, get your butt off.
Then don't get off the couch.
I discipline them when it's needed.
We don't spit. We do go out to eat probably at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
We're usually prepared for embarrassment. Bedtime for Grant, we usually put him in his bed to begin with. He'll sleep for about 4 hours, and then he will wake up, he will grab his pillow and bring it into our bedroom.
This is not good.
Get on face.
Quit saying that. Stop! I feel like the family's falling apart. So please help us.
You guys need some good help. I'm on my way. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. I'm Erin.
I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jake.
This
Pleased
is
to meet you. Joe.
This is Grant. He's 3.
Hi, Grant. Pleased to meet you. Shake Jojo's hand.
Can you shake her hand? Say hi. This is Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Joe. Hi. How are you, Ian? Pleased to meet you. Can I shake Jojo's hand? Pleased to meet you. I know that you've got issues that need to be resolved, but we will get to the bottom of those. So for now, what I'm going to do is just watch the pair of you and the family and just kind of slide in, all right?
Okay. Sounds good.
As soon as I arrived, Mum had to go on an errand, and that word seemed to rub Grant the wrong way.
No! Mommy's gonna run to the store a little bit. Okay? It's fine. I'll be right back though.
Anytime Erin leaves, Grant will throw a fit. He'll want 20 kisses and buy hugs from her. And I'll end up grabbing him, and he'll kick and scream.
Grant, I'll be right back. Okay?
Here, I'll just hold him. Grant. Mommy, I'll be right back.
My word, what a palaver. He just started chasing her down the road. He was just running to catch up with the car. Look at him running. And then all of a sudden she stopped. I thought, what is she doing? She's just making matters worse. My word.
To see Grant following me down the driveway when I'm trying to leave, it's hard. I feel guilty.
Get away from the van. Grant. I'll let go, but you can't chase her.
Whilst Mum was gone, Dad and I were keeping an eye on the boys.
Hey. Hey. Quit, guys. Ian and Grant fight a lot, and it's really annoying. And they scream.
They're usually all right. I usually go inside if they're playing out here.
No, it would be one thing if the boys were playing, but they weren't. They were being really rough. And Jacob just walked away and ignored it.
Quit. Ooh.
When Erin got back, she went to put Grant down for a nap.
Okay, we're done.
And when she turned the computer off, he just lost it.
I have waited and waited. Grant, if you get off your bed again, you have to go in the breezeway.
At one stage, she placed Grant outside the house into the cold conservatory area, where he was banging on the door to get in. This just spiraled out of control. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Mum just shooed Grant into the foyer like some pet.
You don't have to just watch. Quit acting like an animal.
Erin's form of discipline really needs to change. Later that evening, Mum was trying to gather the boys in before they went out for dinner.
He's not doing anything to you. Come on, go.
I just don't listen to Mum. Are you the disciplinarian in the family, or does Dad share that as well with you?
No, I'm more the disciplinary. I get mad because I have to tell him to discipline him, and by that time, they could care less. He's more quiet. And now I have to go find the little one out in the bushes. Grant, come on. Let's go. Come back up to the house.
No wonder Mum feels like she's doing all the discipline. I didn't see Jacob help her out at all.
I shouldn't have to carry you up here.
That's how he always talks to you? Like that noise?
Yeah, all the time.
The Harmony family eat out often, so it was a great opportunity for me to be able to see how Jacob and Erin handle the children when they're out in public.
When we do go out to eat, it's ridiculous. It's very embarrassing taking them out in public.
Listen, you need to eat.
I'm eating chicken. I need a Nike.
Honey, I don't want you to get hurt with it.
Hey, you're open.
You're yelling.
Eating out with the Harmony family is absolutely atrocious. Both parents are humiliated and embarrassed throughout the whole event. The children rant and rave. They're up from the chairs, from the table, and misbehaving constantly.
No. Grant.
No, get me.
When we go to a restaurant, it's crazy and it's loud.
My thought when we go out to eat is just hurry up and get it over with.
I want pizza.
Not tonight.
I want pizza.
Okay, that's enough.
There's no way that Erin and Jacob and the boys could have possibly enjoyed spending time in that restaurant.
I know you're having a lot of trouble with Grant getting out of bed.
Basically, Grant comes in here and pushes me out of the way, so I just go in there so we can get some sleep.
Oh, really?
A 3-year-old kicking Dad out onto the couch. This one I had to see.
So would you mind if I just kind of
Sure.
kicked out in the living room there and put my feet up and just make myself comfortable?
Yeah, that'd be great.
At 3:30 in the morning, I heard the pitter-patter of footsteps, and out came Grant, and he pitter-pattered into his parents' bedroom. Why on earth didn't Mum and Dad say anything to Grant? And then Dad came out. Poor old Dad, reduced to the couch. Hardly seems fair, does it? It's madness. This certainly isn't any good for Mum and Dad's relationship. The kids are just taking over. We're going to make some big changes around here. I think I've seen enough. You have a lovely, cosy home, and you do have 3 very intelligent, lively lads, but you guys are pushovers. Why?
I think we've just gotten to the point where we have given up.
How good does it feel when your baby boy runs down that driveway? Mummy, don't go, I need you, I need you.
I just feel guilty leaving him if he wants to be with me.
Every time you validate his need to want to be with you when you stop the car, one more cuddle, one more kiss. The message you give is that you don't trust his own father to be with him. How does that make you feel?
I think I've gotten used to it.
Discipline. Where did that word go? Because it doesn't exist in this house. Jacob, why do you say nothing to the children? Why do you sit back and just observe what's happening without supporting Erin?
I guess I don't have an answer. Maybe, I don't know.
What is going on when you can allow Grant to hit, to spit, and to treat the pair of you like doormats?
When we give in, then he'll be quiet, and then we can have some peace probably after that.
When Grant was outside banging in that conservatory area, that was not peace and quiet, was it?
No, not unless I went in there and hid.
This is clear cut. You guys don't take ownership of your own authority in this house as parents. Your children do. Let's talk about bedtimes. What on earth is going on with bedtimes?
It's out of control.
We'd like to know.
Of course Grant is getting up in the middle of the night because he's guaranteed he can kick you out of bed, Jacob, and he can snuggle up to Mummy and have her all to himself. And at the cost of what in your relationship?
We don't get to spend hardly any time together.
How sad is that?
Pretty sad, pretty frustrating.
Even though it was hurtful, I knew it was the truth, and maybe that's what needed to be said to bring out the issues.
She did call us a pushover, and I guess I can't argue with her.
Are we going to start taking some control back here?
I'm ready.
Put the balance back into the Harmony household so we can have some harmony?
Some harmony would be good.
When I arrived back at the Harmony's household, I saw them all outside playing football, so I joined in and had some fun. What are you guys doing to her?
Look, Daddy's got the football now, Ann.
I don't care.
The whole family were having fun, and then Ian decided to hog the ball.
Throw it to Daddy. No.
Who are you gonna throw it to?
Ian, here.
No.
Erin, Jacob, come here, please, quickly. Any nonsense, you go straight in with saying to them, look, stop that behaviour. If they carry on with it, you place them, OK, outside the game.
Ian, if you can't play with the family, then you're gonna have to sit out.
You sit out.
Warning, please, no back talk.
No back talk, Ian. You're gonna have to sit out if you do.
You.
Okay.
He was given a warning, but he didn't listen, and Dad had to place him onto a naughty spot outside. Come down to his level.
Why is he here?
You're here because you talk bad to Dad.
Do not talk to me like that. That's what I want to hear from you. Come on.
Do not talk to me like that, Ian.
Now you stay there.
Now you stay there.
And think about what you've done.
And think about what you've done.
Let's move away. Move away.
Ian pushed the boundaries. He got up. He refused to sit in the spot.
Okay, walk authoritative. Head up, Jacob.
Ian, you said on your naughty spot.
Dad had to consistently go back and place him onto the spot, and it went on for a really, really long time until it was time to go inside the house, and then we had to place the naughty spot inside the home. As soon as we placed Ian on the naughty spot, Grant started to play up.
Grant, Mommy wants you to get down from the counter now.
Grant hit her, but she completely ignored the behaviour as if it never happened.
Why are you allowing that? Take this from his hand, place that away. You do not hit Mummy. What is going on here?
It just hurts my feelings when he does that to me.
Get tough. Right now, there is no room for tears. Those kids need to realise that they cannot hit you in the face and treat you that way.
Let's go. Let's go.
We ended up having 2 children on the naughty spots. Pretty hectic for both parents.
And that's where he's sitting. Let's do it 3 minutes and then you'll come and get him.
I was ready to call it quits, but Joe would come up and periodically put a little buzz in our ear, so that kept us going.
You need to sit on the naughty spot.
Erin and Jacob, they didn't give up. They carried on, they were consistent, then they got the results that they wanted.
Say sorry, Mommy. Good job.
Say that I'm sorry, Dad.
Sorry.
Okay.
It was exciting seeing him get to that breaking point. We're taking that good step towards taking control of all the situations.
What we are going to address is Grant's anxiety when you leave. And if we're to be honest, your anxiety too as well, okay?
If Grant had his way, Mum would never leave the house. So I'm going to show them the separation technique.
Okay, first step. You've made up your mind you're running an errand, get yourself ready. The second step, to confidently come up to him and tell him that you're running an errand and you'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay. The third, leave. And the fourth, to engage him in something else so he can be focused.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
I'm ready.
All right, so let's do that now. Let's set it up.
Okay. I'm gonna get ready.
Okay.
I didn't think it was gonna work at all. We've tried things. It didn't matter what it was. He was still going to come with me somehow. But I was willing to try anything. Grant, Mommy's gonna run an errand, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay? Hug and kiss.
Bye, see you when you come back.
Okay.
Dad stepped up by making sure that Grant was occupied with something else. Perfect.
I was happy because I didn't have to hold him down and fight with him on running down the road. Thank you guys for being good.
First time Mum tried the separation technique, absolutely perfect.
It was so great to see. Grant didn't do the 100-metre dash, and Mum just drove off into the sunset.
The parenting roles and the responsibilities in this house are really out of balance. So I wanted to show Erin and Jacob how unbalanced they were. One tray for you, Erin. And one tray for you. Okay, let's go shopping. Who goes to work every day?
Both of us?
Yep. Yeah, okay. Nice serving of work. Who makes the effort in disciplining the children?
Say a little bit of both.
Yeah? Okay, one bag of discipline, one bag of discipline. All right, okay, who does bedtime?
Mom. Mum, okay, bag of bedtime. Who does dinner time? Mom. Mum, bag of dinner.
I loved how she was getting to the point in a very creative way.
Who does homework?
Mom.
Mum, there you go. Bag of discipline. Oh, it's dropped. Better put it up. Who does bath time? Mom. Mum. And who gets the kids dressed? Mom. Mum. One hand. Like that, like we started off. Okay, so we'll stay like that for how many, what, 12, 13 hours?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah. For Erin and Jacob, it's about compromise, it's about give and take. And at the moment, that's not happening. I'm already sweating. See where we're going with this?
Yeah.
Jacob needs to be more involved with the family, and Erin's got to trust Jacob with these responsibilities. I mean, she shouldn't have to do it all. The trading task technique, start to compromise. Will you bath the children tonight, or will I do homework tonight?
Sounds like a good idea.
When you step back, you come forth.
It was the first time in a long time that we actually communicated on who's gonna do what.
Who's doing bath time tonight?
I'll do it.
Who's going to get the children dressed into their pajamas tonight? Who's going to do dinner?
I'll do dinner.
All right. Bedtime?
I'd rather do bedtime.
Okay, I'll clean the house.
That looks better. Jacob?
It's fine with me.
It will be interesting to see how the pair of them juggle their tasks throughout the week and who takes on what. Teaching Jacob and Erin how to get control of their family inside the house is one thing, but some of these children's worst behaviour has been outside the house, so I'm going to teach Mum and Dad the dining out technique. We can't always assume that the restaurants we go to are going to have kids' things to do, so always make sure that you're prepared to have something to occupy the children whilst they're waiting for their food. I had Mum fill a backpack with all kinds of toys for the kids so that they won't get bored and play up at dinner time. Don't forget your backpack. It was important before Mum and Dad sit down that they set up clear expectations for the boys.
I want you guys to sit at the table. I want you guys to use your manners. And I want you guys to keep your voices down.
You see that grunting noise? Any nonsense like that when we're in that restaurant, you'll be given a warning. And if you both carry on, you'll be outside in the car, full stop. So let's go into the restaurant and let's have fun and enjoy ourselves, okay?
Grant, you need to keep your voice down.
Okay, the next time he does that, what I want you to do is to give him a warning. So you're not saying you need to keep your voice down. I want you, it's the voice you're projecting, but it's a low tone.
I like the idea that Joe gave us to let the boys pack things that they want to do. I think it was a good idea.
So how was your day, hon?
It was good. It was good.
For the first time, both Erin and Jacob and the boys had a really lovely meal together.
Whereas before, it really wasn't enjoyable. It was like, hurry up and eat, we gotta go, because we don't want something to happen. Mommy and Daddy are very happy.
We want you to be like this all the time.
It just seems strange.
It wasn't as crazy as usual.
Oh, Mommy and Daddy are so happy.
So when we got home from dinner, it was time to get Ian and Grant off to bed. Tonight, I would like Dad to get Grant dressed. I persuaded Erin to let Jacob do bedtime tonight because it'll be great to show Erin that he's capable and more than willing.
Let's read the book. It says Pooh's Best Day. You turn the page.
I knew Jacob was in the bedroom reading the boys a story, and they were in their beds, and it was quiet, it was going great. It almost made me really nervous.
What are you nervous about?
That it's gonna spiral out of hand.
But he's got to learn to be able to do that. And it will free you up as well to do things that you can do for yourself. In other words, put the martyr crown down.
She talked to me and made me relax and let it go. And it just showed me that Jacob is perfectly capable and he was doing a great job. Night-night, Ian.
It's one thing to teach the parents the stay in bed technique when you're placing your child to bed, but it's another doing it in the middle of the night. So I thought it was important to make sure I stayed around. Grant went to hop in bed with Mum, but she was right on board with the techniques and she took him straight back to his bedroom.
I'll see you in the morning.
The next time he comes out is to say nothing. Okay, you're doing very, very well, all right? Mum has done absolutely fantastic tonight. Grant came out twice and she confidently ushered him back into his bed where he's managed to settle himself and gone off to sleep.
I was pleasantly surprised that I only had to take Grant back 2 times. I only went to the second step, and he did stay for the rest of the night.
It was time for me to leave, so I snuck out to let the family get some sleep.
If you guys are bad in the restaurant, whoever's bad has to go out into the car.
Come on, Dad. What kind of an explanation is that?
Come here, let's replay. Mommy expects you guys to sit at the table, use your manners.
Okay.
And listen to Mommy and Daddy.
That's right, Mum. Set those expectations.
Picture are you gonna color?
This one.
Man, you guys are coloring so nice. I like it.
Great job there. You're keeping the boys busy with their toys. A peaceful dinner. Fantastic.
Mommy has to run an errand, and I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Well, let's just see how Grant takes this news.
He wants a hug.
It's too late for hugs now. You need to engage him.
She left.
Don't hold him down. Take him to do an activity.
Look, Bubba's getting the motorcycle out.
Oh, boy. Back to square one. Uh-oh. The boys are starting to act up.
Yeah, this is mine.
Are you going to do something, Dad? This is ridiculous. Jacob, what's it going to take to get you to react?
If you yell again, Grant, we're gonna sit on the naughty spot.
Good job, Dad. Stepping it up with discipline.
Right over here.
Jacob, stick with it.
Hey, hon.
Jacob, it's fine to ask for some help, but what about some discussion?
I feel like he's trying a little bit. And I would like for him to try this much instead of this much. I need you to tell Mommy you're sorry. I'm feeling frustrated, and I know Jacob probably feels the same way.
You guys need to be talking. I'm heading back.
So, are you guys ready to take a look at this footage?
Yeah,
Okay.
Come here, let's replay.
that's fine.
Mommy expects you guys to sit at the table, use your manners. That was nice to share, Grant. Thank you.
Peace out.
Congratulations!
It's great.
How good did it feel, Jacob?
We weren't embarrassed. It was a nice, quiet dinner.
It was very successful. Well done to the pair of you. Great to see.
Thanks. Hey, hon.
Let me tell you what I see. There's no communication between the pair of you. If you're doing it together, you're in it together. You've got to talk. You've got to say where you're at so the other one can take over.
It's hard when things are crazy like that to communicate well.
So how was you both left feeling?
Even though it may have gotten done, it just felt like, well, it got done, but we didn't feel good about it.
Exactly.
He wants a hug. She left.
That part, Upset me when he said he wants a hug. Made me feel guilty, but I knew I already gave him one. So I was upset that he brought that up.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have left that way. We should have got him doing an activity, and then you should have left.
Jacob, that's your responsibility. You're meant to be here supporting Erin.
I just think that I should have been allowed more time.
Life is not like that sometimes. At the drop of a hat, a phone call happens and you've got to shoot off out. You've got to be able to think on the hop, there and then. Did you see what the boys were doing? Why didn't you address the situation? Why didn't you even give the children a warning?
I mean, I guess I didn't know what to do.
You turned a blind eye. You ignored it.
Yeah, I'll admit, I did ignore it.
See and say something. React all the time.
Erin and I missed a lot of things that we need to work on.
So you ready for some more work so we can start improving this? Let's
ready.
move forward, yeah?
Yeah.
Jacob can be very delayed with his reactions to what he sees. It is important that he learns to nip bad behaviour in the bud. And so I introduced the I see, I say technique. I want you to see and then say something. This is about you giving a quick response so that you react to the children's behaviour, which proved to be very challenging for Dad.
Brushing teeth.
Give me a response.
Oh.
You see your kids hugging, what are you going to say?
Thank you guys for being so nice to each other.
Too late.
Thank you guys for brushing your teeth. Please don't yell, guys. I don't like that.
Come on. Dad tried well. I mean, he did. But there was still quite a big gap between what he saw and what he said. Your kids are shouting, "You get off me! You stop that! You stop that! Stop that! Don't hit me! Oh my God, Dad, look! No, he's pushing me! He's pushing me! Say something! Say something! Come on, say something!"
Let's say, quit yelling, guys, or you're gonna sit on the naughty spot.
Okay, that's better.
It's embarrassing. You don't fight,
Why?
because if you do, I'm gonna put you on the naughty spot. I think it did help, though.
I'm 5 years old. Why?
Daddy doesn't like that, and it's inappropriate.
Why?
Because you're being bad. Don't ask me why anymore. You're making me sweat. I do need to react faster to the situations. I just need to practice, and I'll get it down.
Give me 5. You've got it, okay? Remember, I see, I say. That's exactly what you need to be doing 24/7. And I think he's realising that he needs to be able to push himself as a father in order to be able to project what he wants to with his own children. Right, this is what we're going to do, separation technique. Okay. On the DVD footage, I saw that Dad failed to do the last step of the separation technique. I want you to get your stuff ready. So on the hop, I literally told Mum, "You're going." Okay. Right. Okay. Let's go.
The store. Be back. Grant, Mommy's gonna run an errand, and I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Mom, and there's a horsey on there.
Today, Erin left. Hey,
I'll be
guys.
back shortly.
Let's get the horsies out. Gave me about a 2-second notice, so I took Grant to build a barn. And we played horses. Pick out the horses, Grant. And he was fine with that. It worked out great.
I felt pretty confident leaving. I didn't really feel any guilt. I didn't stop, I didn't look back. I just went on, and so I felt good this time.
Jacob's starting to take a bigger role in the house. And part of that is spending more time with the boys, so I set them up with a game. Grant, it's your turn first. So as soon as you see a light, I want you to hit it. And after you've hit it, Ian, it will be your turn. But suddenly Ian started to get an attitude. Make sure you're giving him direction. Yet again, Dad just sat there while Ian started to hit him, and he did nothing. Dad, what, are we ignoring that? Are we? So if I came and just punched you in the side of the head, would that be all right? Or kicked you in the leg?
Ian, you do not hit Daddy. If you do again, you're gonna sit on the naughty spot.
No, you are.
Right, off he goes. So come straight down to his level, give him eye contact.
Ian.
Low-toned, authoritative voice, Dad.
You're on the naughty spot because you hit Dad.
Walk away. Let's have fun with Grant. Grant's been a very good boy. Dad, I hope you've got eyes at the back of your head because you're playing and you're also dealing with a discipline. Address the situation there.
Do not kick me, Ian.
Dad did really well. He kept putting Ian back onto the naughty spot and he remained consistent.
Just leave that one up, Grant. I did feel confident that I was going to handle Ian being on the naughty spot, and I followed through with it. It actually worked out really good.
Jacob still needs a little bit more encouragement when it comes to discipline, but he's come a long way, and I definitely think he's starting to get the hang of it.
You don't talk to Daddy like that. I want an apology.
Sorry.
Thank you. It is a good book.
Jacob and Aaron have definitely learned that they need to take ownership of the roles that they play in this household and with their children. I think that Jacob's learnt throughout this process that he needs to start speaking up.
Night, sweet dreams, okay?
And these little boys need to do as they're told now, and they know it.
Sweet dreams.
My work is done here, so make sure you continue to communicate.
Before Joe came, I was just constantly upset, nervous, frustrated, and things just seemed so much more relaxed.
You take care. Thank you. Take care of yourself. All right, give me a hug.
It's been a really fun experience working with the Harmony family. They've learnt a lot, and I think to be able to work with this family and educate them in a way that is going to make a huge difference has been very fulfilling and rewarding for me.
Thankfully, we were blessed enough to have Joe come into our home and turn everything around for the better. Jacob and I and the kids, I've just seen such a tremendous difference.
Wait, it's Ian's turn. I'm a good boy now. Grant's a good boy now.
Well, I think now we have more quality time with the kids.
Riding a horse?
I'm definitely enjoying the kids a lot more now.
I definitely feel that Jacob has grown through all this.
I'm proud of you, honey.
I'm proud of the things that I've seen.
My brothers have changed with not yelling and fighting as much. Our family is more playful.
I really didn't think things would change that fast. Joe came and laid down the techniques, and it was amazing that it works so well.
No words could express the thanks that Jacob and I have for her for just taking the time to come and help a family just get back to happiness.